All right, today we're doing something a little different. We're not just learning, we're building. We're going to assemble your ultimate life skills toolkit. These are the absolute essentials you need to navigate, well, life. Think of it like a personal upgrade. So, you ready to get started? I mean, really think about that for a second. What if you had the perfect tool at your fingertips for any situation? Your health, your money, your time, your relationships, you name it. That's exactly what we're aiming for here. And look, these aren't just some vague concepts. Nope. These are real, practical skills, the kind that build the foundation for, a pretty awesome life. Okay, so here's the plan. Our toolkit has 4 main compartments we're going to fill. We'll kick things off with the absolute foundation, your health and well-being. Then we'll stock up on tools for managing your resources. After that, it's all about people and personal growth. And to wrap it up, we'll do a final review to make sure you're all set. Okay, let's dive into section 1. First things first, your health. This is the power source for your entire toolkit. You just can't build a strong, fulfilling life on a shaky foundation, so let's make sure this first compartment is absolutely solid. So what are we actually trying to protect ourselves from? Well, let's start with the basics. A disease is really just any state of discomfort that messes with the normal functioning of your body. It's a broad term, yeah, but it perfectly sets the stage for the 2 main types we need to get our heads around. And this right here is a really crucial distinction. On one side, you've got communicable diseases, the stuff that spreads from person to person caused by germs. But look at the other side, lifestyle diseases. These develop because of our daily habits. And that is incredibly powerful, isn't it? It means the choices we make every single day give us a huge amount of control over our long-term health. Of course, our health isn't just about what's going on inside our bodies. It's deeply connected to the world around us. Take air pollution, for example. It can come from natural sources, sure, like volcanoes, but a whole lot of it comes from human stuff, like industry and traffic. Protecting our health means we have to be aware of this bigger picture. And, thinking about the quality of our environment naturally leads us to the next tool for our kit, protecting our food. Because let's be real, the quality of the fuel we put into our bodies is just as important as the quality of the air we breathe. So how do we keep that fuel safe and nutritious? Well, by understanding these simple, but honestly pretty brilliant methods. Knowing how to preserve food isn't just a science lesson. It's a real-deal life skill. It saves you money and cuts down on waste. You can use low temperatures, like in your fridge, to slow things down, or high heat to destroy nasty microbes. You can even use preservatives, like salt and sugar, or just remove water by drying things out. 4 super powerful tools for your kitchen, right there. And keeping food fresh is only half the battle. Cooking it right is the other. Here are some quick, super effective tips to keep all those good nutrients in. That water from your boiled veggies, it's basically liquid gold, full of vitamins. Use it in a soup. And please, try to avoid overcooking. You want your veggies crisp and vibrant, not sad and limp. These are tiny changes that make a huge difference. All right, foundation of health is set. Check. Now let's move on to the second compartment of our toolkit. It's time to add the tools for managing your most precious resources, your time, your energy, and your money. Mastering these is the absolute key to turning your goals into reality. Let's talk about time. It's the one thing we all get the same amount of, and you can never get it back once it's gone. So how do you make the most of it? This 4-step process is a game changer. First, you list and prioritize everything. Then, you separate the things you have to do from the stuff that's more flexible. Step 3, you estimate how long things will actually take. And finally, you balance it all out so it fits. It's about being intentional with your 24 hours. Next up, energy. And this isn't just about physical energy. We're talking mental and emotional energy too. All of these tips are about working smarter, not harder. Breaking a huge task into smaller pieces makes it way less intimidating. And cutting out extra movements? Just think about it. Using a tray saves you multiple trips back and forth. All these little efficiencies add up, leaving you with more energy for the stuff that really matters. And now, for money. A really powerful tool if you know how to use it. But before we can manage it, we gotta know what we're working with. Family income isn't just a paycheck. It's the total flow of cash from all sources. That could be rent you collect or interest from savings. You need the whole picture before you can start planning. And this is how you draw your financial map. It's a super logical flow. Know what's coming in, list what needs to go out, and prioritize. But let's pause on step 6, because this right here is the entire secret to financial health. Make sure what you spend is less than what you earn. That simple little gap is where savings, security, and freedom are built. Okay, quick toolkit check. We've covered health and resources. Now for our third section. We're adding the tools for connection. These are the skills we need to navigate our relationships, our values, and our place in the world. For a lot of us, our first and most important connections are with our family. This timeline shows a pretty common path families take, from a couple just starting out, to a family expanding with kids, and then to a contracting stage when those kids leave to build their own lives. Understanding these natural shifts can really help us appreciate the joys and challenges of each stage. And a huge part of that family journey is adolescence. Now, this isn't just one change, it's like a total system upgrade happening on 4 different levels all at once. Your body, your emotions, your friendships, and even the way you think are all transforming. It's that critical bridge from childhood to adulthood, and knowing what's happening can make crossing that bridge a lot smoother. As we grow, we also develop our own internal compass, and that's where ethics come in. Think of it like this. Your values are what you believe is right. Your ethics are those values put into action, guiding how you behave when you have to make a choice. It's the crucial link between what you believe and what you actually do. And this table is great because it shows how our core values can adapt. Honesty is always honesty, right? But at work, it might also mean being loyal to your company's goals. Respect in your personal life might mean respect for elders, while at work, it means respecting the tasks you're given. The core value doesn't change, but how we apply it does. The final tool in this section is for a role every single one of us plays every single day. The moment you buy a coffee or stream a TV show, you are a consumer. You're part of the economy, trying to satisfy a need. And that role comes with some pretty important rights. And listen, knowing these rights, that's power. It really is. You have the right to be safe, the right to get the facts, and the right to choose what's best for you. And if something goes wrong, say your new phone just stops working, your right to redressal means you can actually do something about it, get a repair or a refund. These are protections designed to keep everything fair. You gotta know them, and you gotta use them. And there you have it. The toolkit is built. We've filled it with tools for health, for managing resources, and for connecting with people. Now for the last and maybe most important step, a quick review to really lock in all this knowledge. So let's boil it all down. Number 1, your health is everything. Guard it. 2, your time, energy, and money are limited. Plan them. 3, your relationships and values are what give life meaning. Nurture them. And 4, you have power as a consumer. Know your rights. That's the core of your brand new life skills toolkit. Okay, so now it's your turn. Let's put this new toolkit to the test with a few questions. Give these a real think. Why is it a good idea to buy sanforized fabrics? If a family's mornings are totally chaotic, what are 4 things they could do? And what about that garbage dump that never gets cleared? Which consumer right is being ignored there? Mull them over, because turning this knowledge into a real skill, that happens when you start applying it. Congratulations, your toolkit is officially open for business.